Boys and girls, we've done it once again. Welcome to round 18, week 11.
Only 1 week to go, man.
Wednesdays. We have done it. Now, I understand. I was not here for all the weeks.
Right.
But round 18 seems like it has flown by. I had this conversation at a gas station with a fellow person getting gas.
While buying sushi?
They said... The guy was talkative. I don't know.
Did he know anything about Give 270?
No. Just stick with me here.
Okay.
It got nice for a couple days.
Can I get a chair?
It got cold again. Right?
I'm sorry.
I'm pulling a John Lewis.
Oh.
I'm telling a story.
Man.
So he's not even paying attention.
A little bit here.
Yeah, a little bit here. You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
I understand completely.
It's your $5,000.
Okay. Are you following me?
Are you following? No, we're not. Anyway, it was a nice day. He was talkative, and he said, "Can you believe it's already mid-March?" And I thought about it for a minute. I was like, that actually does seem wild because I feel like it was just New Year's.
But at the surface, the answer to that question is yes.
I guess.
Like, I mean, seriously,
it really does seem like it's flown by.
But we make small talk like that.
Yeah.
And we try to, we obviously are aware that it's mid-March.
Yeah,
it's believable.
Like, he made me think about it, though. Like,
because of basketball.
It really is mid-March.
It is.
Yeah. SEC tournament was going on.
Yeah.
And I was like, the SEC tournament's on? We'd forgotten about it. So
that's easy.
It's March Madness time, which we like to refer to
I was
around
like, why are
here
we doing
as,
March Madness in mid-January?
It's Milby Madness.
Yeah,
Milby
Let's
Madness.
go, yeah. Everybody's excited.
Everyone's
ready.
welcome. I'll give you Greg's cell phone number and address. You're
Yeah.
welcome just to show up at his house.
Actually,
he literally
let's make
has
this
a sign
easier.
on the door that says you don't have to knock. You just walk in with your muddy shoes.
Right, so
just walk it down.
for several years, Greg, how many? Ballpark, how many years?
40.
This is 12.
12, okay.
You're 12.
So
I was
like
close.
literally a small sixth of his life.
Yep.
Okay. Greg has been hosting.
Yeah, that math, yeah.
Greg has been hosting Milby Mayhem because he's careful about trademarks.
Yeah.
And
He's trying not to get sued by the NCAA.
Right, I mean, yeah.
as they do for small basement parties.
Just come after basement parties.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. NIL money and suing basement parties.
How do you think
That's
they
how
get
it
their
goes.
NIL
Yeah,
money? It's
for
from
sure.
basement parties.
So he hosts. We go like literally every game is on. All the TVs are on.
Yep.
Like Greg sets up extra TVs so that the games that are starting while you're watching the main game are on. It's
Greg
great.
has so many
There's-
TVs in his basement. Every now and then he'll lower a large screen that just covers
Covers
TVs.
it, yeah. So, yeah.
It's
But here's the thing, man. There's two things that I want to share about this, right? You said everybody's invited. There is a sign on Greg's door that says, if you're here for basketball, come on in.
Just come on in.
If you're here for anything else, go away
Yeah, go
until
home.
April,
Until-
right?
yeah.
So I think what we should do, instead of like trying to touch base with everybody with his address and everything, we're just going to post that on Greg's official website, gregisold.com.
Along with a new picture.
Yeah, we've got an updated picture because I didn't know this. I thought, I had my suspicions that Greg was old.
Yeah.
But then at like 4:30 this afternoon,
Yeah.
we were driving back.
And John got his phone out for the first time of the day and said, I am itching to call somebody.
John was like, we've been on a barrel pick. We should call somebody and share this experience. So there we were, traveling back from Green River, and the top choice
was Greg.
So we called Greg, and at 4:30 in the afternoon, Greg was in his recliner with a blanket on.
Snuggie.
A snuggie.
Full-blown adult snuggie.
He was covered up.
Watching a movie.
So, had already had dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, had thin skin.
His teeth were soaking in his little Alka-Seltzer thing. He said, hang on. I can talk now.
Yeah. So, look, most importantly, we've got that picture to share with you guys on gregisold.com. It's not updated yet, but we'll get the address on there. You'll know where to be Thursday at noon for the first tip-off.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, some people never leave.
And second most important thing is I won $5 off of John Lewis today.
Oh.
Negative.
Let's
Double
set
or
the
nothing.
scene. Let's set the scene. So you guys love it when we go on a barrel pick on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Thanks to John. Big shout out to John Lewis and family in the house.
Yes.
What a well-dressed family, by the way. I mean,
they look great.
They just look fantastic,
Yeah.
like out on the town. All right, so here's the thing. We go to Green River in Owensboro for a pick.
Yeah.
And we had lunch beforehand.
Great lunch.
We had some cocktails while we were at lunch.
Yeah.
We head over to Green River. We're tasting. And John wants to bet me.
Yeah.
He wants to make a wager with me.
Something.
And
Yeah.
as I'm prone to do, I said, John, I'll take that bet with $5 of Eric's money.
And you lost.
And I lost $5 of Eric's money. John won.
Yeah, John did win.
But then
Eric
said,
I said, John, you own multiple liquor stores and go on a pick every other day.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh, we had to rest up to put up with you two tonight.
oh,
He had
Craig
to,
did.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
look at that. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah,
That
okay.
is
Well,
true. We'll
look,
give
we
you that
also
one.
know who's defending you. So,
Point for, I think it was Trisha.
yeah, it was.
So anyway, I said, your palate's way more refined than mine, but I bet you, double or nothing, that I will get the proof
Yep.
of this barrel
Closer.
than you will.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember what he said because it was way off.
I mean,
But I said this is 118 proof, and boy was I wrong.
right, because it was a whopping 118.1 proof. Come on.
So I got another Abe Lincoln in my pocket, but really once I sat back and thought about it, I didn't lose my money because of your bet.
Yeah.
So
I
really
think
didn't gain
I think the moral of the story is you're welcome.
fair. I'll take it.
Right? Okay.
I'll take it.
All right, check it
But
out.
anyway, that's not why we're here.
No, it is why we're here. Folks have been sharing what they're drinking, but we're here because it's Weller Wednesday.
There we go.
Greg got it up there. It's the last of the 2 weeks.
That's so pretty.
We've
All
only got
6
2
of
weeks
those
left.
bottles.
We have given away 10 Weller Rainbows.
We have.
We're about to give away.
Not counting our secondary raffles.
Oh,
where
that's
we've
right,
given
because we had
away
some other
more.
events. Yeah, there were 2 more in that,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. We've given away 10 in just Whiskey Wednesdays.
That's right.
We've got 2 more to give away. Some great bonus prizes from Pursuit Spirits.
Spirits.
I get all choked up talking
there.
about Pursuit.
No,
Pursuit
barrel
spirits.
pick. Pursuit.
What's that?
Barrel pick. Did you say pursuit?
Barrel pick. No, but first,
Yeah. Second place is an old Rip Van Winkle.
I know,
We're
but I
going with
wanted
the
to talk
Pursuits.
in third and fourth.
Oh yeah, let's talk about third and fourth.
Those are
because there's
Pursuit
2.
Spirits picks.
Because why?
Because I like it. Do you like it?
I love Pursuit Spirits.
I love
it's
it.
delicious.
And-
The double oak and they're twice. Actually, these are my 2 favorite that are out right now.
Here's
new
the cool
bottling.
thing. The double oaked up here,
Uh-huh.
this is available in a single barrel, and someone that buys a ticket over the 12 weeks.
Yep. One of you.
It could be you.
Could
Maybe
be
you.
maybe you.
Or you.
What if it's Jackie?
Could be you. What if it was Jackie?
What if it was Jackie?
I want to hear Jackie's thoughts on coming and bringing 3 of her friends
Yeah.
to do a barrel pick with us. Jackie, who would you bring with you
Yeah.
to do a barrel pick?
Looking good,
Because
salt and pepper.
Eric,
one winner,
Eric and Eric.
no, one
I'll
winner,
already be there, Jackie.
one winner on March 25th.
Yep.
After we put all the tickets from the entire round back into the tumbler and just crank this thing.
Yep.
Because it's going to be full.
The box is down here.
It is.
It's heavy.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's down here too. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. One name's going to come out.
Yep.
That winner's going to get to pick 3 of their friends. They're going to come to E-Town. We're going to handle some ground transportation if they have to fly in, if they drive in. We got Airbnb accommodations.
Yep.
They're going to either come in on a Tuesday or Thursday. We'll do, on either one of those days, we'll do the pick with
Yep.
Pursuit Spirits. Kenny and Ryan from the Bourbon Pursuit podcast are going to be with us.
Yep.
I think we established today John's going
John said he wants to go.
because he said,
He's
"Are you
in."
following me?" And we said, "Yes, we are."
Yes.
And so John's palate's going to be there with us. Kenny and Ryan, you and I, we're going to do the pick. We're going to go to Trial and Error on Whiskey Row, which is
Yep.
their cocktail, their bar.
Their bar. Yep.
And then we're going to head over to Watch Hill
we're
Proper.
going to see some behind the scenes too, I think, of the
Yeah,
studio.
absolutely.
Yeah.
They'll tour, some swag. We're going to go to dinner at Watch Hill Proper. Shout out to those guys. They had an incident, saw on social media. There was an apartment fire above the restaurant.
Yeah.
Closed temporarily, but those
Like
guys are
no
working
damage,
hard.
maybe a little water damage. or
Yeah,
something
but I
again,
think the whiskey is safe.
the whiskey's safe. Yeah.
And
the, whiskey
the team
wall
is safe.
okay.
Those are the 2 most important things. Not in that order, by the
Yep.
way. But big shout out to Watch Hill Proper. Hope everything's coming back together for you guys. Josh and Tommy, our friends there. We're going to do dinner there. And then on that Wednesday, they'll hang out with us here in Elizabethtown. They're going to
There
get
we
to be in the building.
Jackie would bring Missy and Lisa.
Missy and Lisa.
You still got a spot open, Jackie.
Yeah, it's 3.
You get to bring 3
Yep.
people. with
Winner
you.
gets to go on the pick. They get a few bottles from the pick.
That's right. Sounds like a great
It's going to be a good time.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We should. But here's what we're up to now.
Yeah.
Because why are we doing this? To give away all this bourbon? to give away a pick? No. I mean, yes.
Yes.
But we're also raising money for 3 great charities, scholarship funds that include the Fort Knox Community and Spouses Club.
Yep. No one in the house from there? No? Okay.
Maybe some applaud regardless. Oh, you're waiting. All right. We've got the Kentucky Bluegrass Sergeant Majors Association.
Yeah.
We know they're in the building.
Well, some of them in the house. Okay.
Bill's here. And
And?
Camp Hendon, the
we go.
Kentucky Children's Diabetes Camp, right here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky.
Well,
Because we have a special guest from right there at Camp Hendon. Adam Johnson is in the building. Adam, come on up.
man. Here we go.
And let's tell everybody, come on in, man.
Welcome. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So, Adam, you are the executive director of
That's
Camp
me.
Hendon.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So you guys have been one of the groups that we can choose, and as you guys are aware, when you check out, you buy your tickets, you get a chance to decide which of the charities that you're supporting. You can pick Camp Hendon, you can pick the Sergeant Majors, you can pick the Spouse and Community Club at Fort Knox, or you can say, hey, I love Bourbon, I want to help them all.
I want everybody.
But here's the cool thing. Whichever organization gets the most tickets and has that selection, they're going to get a bonus contribution when we get to the end of this for their scholarship funds. So, Adam, why don't you tell folks what the scholarship funds do and a little bit about the Children's Diabetes Camp?
Sure. Yeah, my name's Adam Johnson. I've been with the Kentucky Diabetes Camp for Children for a little over 2 years. It has been a wonderful time. Our mission is to give children with diabetes a life-changing experience, and we want to empower them on each of their own journey. And we do that through community, education, and fellowship. We have a couple weeks during the summer and many weekend retreats. And really our goal is we want us to be the best place on earth. That's kind of our tagline for these kids. Having type 1 diabetes sucks. It's really the worst. A typical kid makes 180 decisions a day outside of just normal life. And that goes on forever. There is no cure for type 1. Right now it's just doing what we can until there is a cure. And so at camp, we make the kids feel normal. You know, I'm the outsider. I don't have type 1 at camp, and so every kid does. And so when an alarm goes off, it's just kind of like, whose is that? Who's low? Who's high? And they can actually, you know, smile about it, laugh about it, versus having to go to the nurse's office and being singled out. And so they really build a community. I had an opportunity to talk to a couple girls last fall, and they're a little older, and I was like, oh, these activities don't really strike 15, 16-year-olds. And I was like, why do you guys come to the weekends? What can I do to better make it fun? And she goes, we just come to hang out. And they live like 10 minutes apart from each other, but they drove 4 hours for camp. And so it's really about seeing each other. And diabetes is very emotionally draining. You know, going low, going high, it affects your mentality. And so when a kid is low, you know, they're irritable, whatever, all the things that come with that. And going high is scary because that leads to the worst of things. And so it's emotionally draining. We just had a teen weekend, and we always sit the teens down and try to have a real talk with them. You know, just what is life with diabetes going to look like with, you know, all the things that a teenager or a young adult has to go into. And where I thought the conversation was going to go didn't. They talked a lot about isolation. A lot of kids, somebody will come up to them and be like, oh, you have diabetes, like, can't you just like change your diet? Can't you just like work out? And no, that's not it at all. Diabetes type 1 is not curable. There's no fix for it. It's just managing it the best you can. And so that's frustrating sometimes to have a chronic disease and people don't know it. And so that in itself is isolating. One of the girls was talking about, she manages pretty much all by herself. And we have great support from Norton Healthcare, Winnie Novak Diabetes Institute, and UK Barnstable Brown. And the leader of a conversation, she's like, well, when you feel exhausted, who do you have to lean on? And she's like, really, nobody. And I was like, man, being 15 years old, chronic disease, and feeling like it's just on you, even at the toughest of times. I mean, I sat there and just like, I have it easy. And so we give these kids that hope. We give them a community. We give them the education and the opportunity to maybe just not be as stressed out about diabetes.
And to connect with folks that are facing the exact same thing as them,
exact same
right?
thing.
It just becomes that relatable thing.
They become, like, we have a couple of volunteers, Josh and Robin, I hope you guys are checking this out. They came to camp in the 80s, and they are still great friends today. Cool. Last summer, they actually did like a impromptu duet speech about how important camp is, which was really hit with the kids.
That's awesome.
But you asked, what does the scholarship money do? Our camp, we try to make it as economical as possible. Diabetes is expensive. Insulin is expensive. Managing your supplies is just goodness gracious. And so when we go to camp, kids don't have to worry about diabetes supplies. They don't have to worry about insulin. All of that comes in, and we make sure that they have that for free for the week. We are supported by at least 40 medical professionals during the week of camp for 100 campers. And so there's never a concern of medical care. And so we only charge the kids a little over $500 to come for a week of camp that has free medical supplies, all the doctors and nurses and dietitians and nutritionists and diabetes educators that one could ask for, let alone all of our adult counselors. If we were to charge full price for what it would cost, it'd be $1,700 a week. $1,700 a week. I didn't say that very clearly. I'm sorry. And so this helps with that.
Awesome.
And so I thank everybody who has, clicked Camp Hendon and just you guys for hosting us here to make that possible.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate the work that you're doing, and correct me if I'm wrong, Adam, but it's not just a single week of camp. You guys host events throughout the state.
Yeah.
There's opportunities. You really go to the campers in some ways.
You had asked me earlier, where is camp? And camp is Kentucky. We are the Kentucky Diabetes Camp for Children. We have a big old 2-axle trailer that we load up with all our crap. And we go to Camp Lucan one week. We're going to Berea College the next week. We go to Horsing Around the next time. We go to sites throughout all of Kentucky to make sure to serve the kids where they are.
And how many kids are you serving typically on an annual basis?
A little over 300.
Okay.
And the work is nowhere near being done. I mean, there's the financial barriers, the volunteer barriers, and so things that we're working on, reasons why we're here.
Yeah.
But that's 300 kids' lives that are just a little bit better.
Awesome.
And if they want to learn more about Camp Hendon and like what they can do, do you have a website?
Yeah, Kentucky Diabetes Camp for Children, camphendon.org.
Okay.
Jump on there. I'm sure somewhere in here you guys tag us. But check it out. If you just type in Type 1 Diabetes Camps in Kentucky, Google will bring you to us.
Very cool.
And so, yeah.
Well, thanks for the work that you're doing,
right, guys,
and shout out to everybody that's bought tickets and selected Camp Hendon as the group that they're supporting, and all of you that have said, hey, I love bourbon, I want to support them all. The end game is that all of these organizations are going to benefit from the 12-week round, and we're excited to have you guys as a part of that. So thanks for being here tonight, Adam. Appreciate it.
Very cool. Keep doing good work. Thank you. All right. So that's one of the 3 organizations that this will be helping.
Yeah.
I say let's get to it.
We should, but first, before we draw the 5 winners, and before we give everyone the reason to go ahead and go away from this live stream that they're all waiting for, we should mention that there is another raffle going on.
There is.
Because
the bottle.
Right no. Here. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I didn't get those show notes.
Yeah.
Greg's got the pictures up.
There they are.
April 1st, we are having our next unicorn raffle. Tickets are on sale already. Underway strong. Looking good so far. We have a lot of fun with this.
Not next Wednesday.
No kidding.
Wednesday after that.
On April 1st.
2 weeks from tonight, we will be drawing.
Again, no fooling. We are giving away those 2 bottles and 19 other prizes.
That is a 1988 Old Rip 4-year. It's got the little cork and the tack strip on the top. They only made these for export, and I believe they only made them for 2 or 3 years, if I'm remembering correctly.
So this bottle's been over to Japan, across the pond, back here, has landed on our shelf, and is headed to
the
80s. Yeah,
and
1988.
that's when it was bottled.
Okay.
Well, no, it was, I guess, put in the barrel and bottled in the 80s because it's 4-year.
It's a 4-year.
But yeah, and then has survived for almost 40 years. So
getting a pair. This is a lot of
Greg was in high
fun.
school.
You're going to get the 10-year current day Old Rip. That one, you're probably cracking a joy. I don't know. You got to decide what you want to do with the Old Dusty. Maybe you open it and compare them.
Yeah.
Do a
blind.
Blind those 2.
So a 4-year that's 40 years old, or a 10-year that's 1-year-old.
2020 Unicorn's a lot of fun. We sell tickets for $20. We give away 20 prizes. We give away the first 19 first.
Yeah. And don't sleep on prize 2, which will be given away first. It's an 8-bottle set of Blanton's Gold, but this is the Barrel Select Blanton's Gold, which they have just recently started. It's a high rye.
Yeah.
Gold Blantons. I read the thing on it last week, but
The set spells Blantons.
It spells Blantons. You get all 8 bottles.
First name out on the first gets that. The second name gets the Prohibition collection
Dude, that's
from
cool.
Buffalo
You're-
Trace. That's
you're gonna
super
get
cool.
5 bottles.
Yeah.
With the bookends. It's cool.
Great lineup. We got some original grain watches that are featured that include. There you go.
right
Look
there.
at Greg. He is just on it tonight, man. Like I don't know why we give him a hard time.
You get a flask.
So
you know,
yeah, we should probably
watch.
we should be nice to Greg since we're going to his house to watch basketball.
I don't know.
You were.
Oh, we were.
I can be mean to Greg and watch the game from my
Yeah,
house.
we got
I guess.
TVs.
I can be in my snuggie.
Yeah. So
Eat a bowl.
besides, I'm real concerned about the well bourbon at Milby Mayhem.
No, it'll be
So,
fine.
anyways, great lineup, 20 prizes, 19 people win. Those 19 winners go in, everybody tumbles around. So you don't miss a chance at the grand prize by winning a bonus prize.
That's right.
So really, in essence, every ticket has 2 chances to win
right.
for $20. Make sure you get those before April 1st. We won't have a Whiskey Wednesdays that night.
We won't. It will
So
only be the unicorn.
it'll be all about
2 weeks from tonight.
the unicorn because we've got 2 more weeks of this round, and then we got to get into round 19.
I know.
Crazy.
We
Gotta
have one
figure
more.
out-
We have one more week of this round.
Right after this tonight. Yeah.
Well, 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
So, all right.
19 comes after 18.
Let's
It'll
give
be
away.
fine. I know that, Jay. That wasn't the point.
Let's give away.
Let's give it away. Let's give away a rainbow because what
A
they say,
rainbow.
the more you know.
Oh, wait.
The reading rainbow. Oh.
Greg just shrugged because he wants to know how long can this live stream last? That's what Greg wants to know.
That's exactly
Well, we're-
That's what. So does anybody want to go ahead?
We're,
Hold on.
24 minutes in, but
Let's
we
go.
were 3 minutes late.
Okay,
so.
here we go. So somebody set the line. What's the over/under? Somebody established that. We've heard what
Are you
some people are
supposed to do that
drinking.
at the
Jackie's
beginning?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look, this is a well-oiled machine around here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's hear. Greg, is anybody giving us a spot? We're setting the line. Nobody? Is anybody here? Is anybody watching?
I wouldn't be here.
So if no one is watching, do we have to give the bourbon away?
We do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do
Everybody
have to
took
do
the
it.
over, they would win already.
Oh,
line-
you think that is? Okay, here we go.
How many tickets?
Bill knows what Greg wants
Bill,
to know.
we weren't there yet.
Bill, that's a great question, and I can tell you that inside this tumbler there are.
Let's count them.
Oh, let's count.
One at a time.
1,398 tickets in the tumbler tonight, supporting 3 scholarship funds. Let's get into it. The first one coming out
go.
gets a Weller Rainbow.
Yeah.
6 bottle set. By the way, I'm having an Old Forester 100 proof pick that we picked with the guys from Karis. I bet Dan and Andy are watching.
You think?
I hope so.
Okay. I think that's the first time we didn't technically have any stragglers.
Jackie says she's still here. Jackie's the only person watching.
Nowhere.
Jackie only has 2 friends to bring to Kentucky. So
She's got to find a
Jason
third.
says the over/under is 38 minutes. Challenge accepted. All right, our first winner
The
tonight.
devil went there one time.
Down to Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a
Yes, it's a well-oiled machine.
very
It's a good number,
accurate.
it is.
So yeah, Devil went down to Georgia. Do you think he made it to Dunwoody?
I don't know. I've never
Do we have
heard
any
it.
evidence of that?
Anybody
Anybody know the
where
lyrics to that
Dunwoody's
song?
at?
It's
It's where
a
Johnny lives.
suburb of Atlanta.
It's where Johnny lives.
Eric, read them to. No, that would take
Because
them.
Johnny has
Oh, we
Looking for
should
a
do.
soul to steal.
Yeah.
We did that one. didn't
We did. We
that
did.
one.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but there are 100+ episodes of me, Eric, Joe, and Greg on a podcast.
But anyway.
Over
from
100.
Ticket number WW0311826.
Get out! That's today's
That is
date.
today's date, -252705. Congratulations. I love bourbon and I want to help everybody.
Dwight Smith.
Smith.
Dwight.
Congratulations,
Dunwoody,
Dunwoody, Georgia, is our
Go
first
Dogs.
winner of the night.
Go Dogs with some wolfing.
Man,
Really? Go Dogs?
It's the whole commercial that, you know.
Oh, man.
oh yeah,
Jay gave me a lecture in the van earlier because I was just saying
it got heated.
we could lose.
It's very possible.
and we were going through some stats.
No, we could
You
not.
cannot have that much confidence in this
Yeah,
team.
You
You're
know
basically
what? I do.
you're shaking on it. We're only
I
a
will bet
2-point
you some of
favorite.
John's money.
Yeah.
I'll bet you some of John's money.
You're good at that.
I am, and it usually pays off.
Yeah, well.
So,
Yeah, you lose your money.
here we
is
go.
what
All right, there we go.
The fighting Steve Nashes are going down.
All right, our second winner that is taking home an Old Rip 10-year comes to us from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh.
They say cheers to the Kentucky Bluegrass Sergeant Majors Association. Bill likes the sound of that. WW031826-251325. Give it up for Thomas Kirby.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Thomas.
Kirby.
All right.
All right, now, hey, you know what? We should give away some Pursuit bottles, and we should do a pick with Pursuit.
We're going to do that. You like Pursuit? I like Pursuit.
I like Pursuit.
You draw one, I'm going to
You
draw
like
one.
Pursuit?
How about that?
You like Pursuit? All right, here we go. We're going in.
Oh,
Oh, are we good? Okay.
Madness.
There we
We're
go.
all about mascots
All right.
this week.
It's all okay. Jay's got the mascots covered, man.
I'm trying.
Man, I hope we get something
what
real.
mascot's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin?
He just
Badgers?
he went in on the Badgers a minute ago. All right, is that one? That's one. Okay, all right.
I'm going to draw one.
He's going to struggle with this one.
My God.
But also supporting the Kentucky
Right there.
Bluegrass Sergeant Majors Association. Coming to us from the world headquarters of Give 270.
That is the world
The
headquarters.
global headquarters of
Yeah.
Give 270. The galactic headquarters of Give 270.
The Milky Way Galaxy headquarters
The only headquarters.
of Give 270.
That's boring. WW031826.
That's today's date.
It is.
Yeah.
Dash 253538. You guys give it up for our next winner, Josh Hamilton.
Oh,
Let's
Joshua.
go, Josh.
Joshua
Congratulations.
Hamilton.
The twice toasted Pursuit Bourbon.
Let's see. Let's see. We were in Wisconsin, and we were in. Where else were we?
Georgia.
Georgia,
Kentucky.
Wisconsin,
Can we
Kentucky.
ban somebody from the feed?
Let's go to Illinois.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Randall.
Dang.
The Fighting Illini.
Randall, who are you a fan of? I
Yeah.
want to know that.
Let's find out. Randall's
I mean,
throwing a little
it's
shade
obviously
at
not
the...
Tennessee, and I don't blame you.
the-
There,
oh.
you're terrible.
Hey, look at that. That camera threw me off. I was looking for the logo. It's over here. So,
We're going to
Randall
Wheeling.
throwing some shade. Let's see. The Red Wings adjacent logo. Not anymore. This is vintage now. As of last week, this is vintage. The Titans made a huge change to their logo. They literally just made it a circle.
Don't turn it upside down.
Just
Because they're not on fire anymore?
haven't been for a long
There you
time.
go.
So.
Oh,
How do you
what
have
are
that?
we doing?
Wow, there you go. If everybody was looking for the Titans'
Man.
new style guide,
Random.
so yeah,
Completely
so like, gosh, I got a tattoo to update.
All right. Cheers to Kentucky Diabetes Camp for Children.
We just heard all about them.
WW031826. That's today's date. Dash 253519. Let's hear it from Wheeling, Illinois. They invented wheels there, I heard.
Yeah. When there was no wheels, and then they were like,
Jose
"Hey, let's do this."
Galanto, right there.
Let's go, Jose.
Jose, we did it.
Good deal. Good deal.
All right.
Jose takes a
You
Pursuit.
get a Pursuit.
Another bottle.
Let's give away one more bottle,
Okay.
or should we give away two?
What do you guys think? One or two? Oh, Bill sees the orphan bottle.
Bill sees it.
There's a straggler, man. I don't even.
What straggler?
That was aggressive, man.
Oh, we're fine.
You gotta use this next week, man.
Listen, she's fine. Just makes her squeak more.
All right. So hey, Bill, you are absolutely right. We're giving away the Buffalo Trace 1 liter right now. I need one ticket.
We still
Is
got
that one?
We
That's
still
one,
got
that's
two
one.
more
Okay.
stragglers.
We got
over there.
one. It is going to Louisville, Kentucky, right
back
up the
in
road.
Kentucky.
I love bourbon and I want to help them all. WW031826-251411. You guys give it up for William Newquist.
All right,
There you go.
William.
William wins the Buffalo Trace 1 liter.
All right.
But Bill Kirksky was right. Go Colts, huh? All right. The Knights. Yeah, that's our only team. That's the only D1 team up there. All right. Bill, you did spy a Lucas signature. We're calling this our bonus prize or our pay it forward prize.
Or twice orphaned.
Yeah, twice orphaned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because
good.
They were abandoned, then abandoned again.
They should put that on the bottle.
They should.
So yeah. So what they do in a twice orphan, they
Yeah,
pour
we
it out.
tried to give an orphan to somebody, and they were like, "We're good, keep it." What are we doing around here? So we're going to give it away again.
How are we still making orphan jokes? Like, have we even
I don't
talked
know.
about this, right?
They're on the
We've
bottle.
discussed this, right? We shouldn't do that. All right.
We're
Okay,
fine.
check it out.
Listen.
So occasionally we'll send out a notification, a prize notification, and we'll get these cool emails back where folks say, hey, pay it forward.
Yeah.
And sometimes we take those bottles and they rotate into another raffle. We've got a couple of Lucas around, so they're the pay it forward prize this week.
That's right.
It's a
I
Lucas
spy-
signature.
I spy 2 more over there.
This is a good pour.
So you know what? We're going to give away both of those next week. Let's give away 7 bottles.
I say we do that as long as we hit 1,500 tickets.
Oh.
Because we need to finish strong. I'd love to
finish strong.
I'd love to have 2,000 tickets, but let's be fair.
Yeah.
We were at $13.98. You guys step it up for us.
We were at $14.56 last week.
Yeah.
2 weeks before that, we were at $16.66.
All right, here we go. If we get to 1,500 next
Yeah.
week, we'll give away an extra Luca.
Okay.
If we get to 2,000,
We'll give away 5 extra Lucas.
wow. All right, you heard it here first. So if we get
If
2,000
we get to
tickets sold,
2,500, we'll give away 10 extra Lucas. If we get,
What about a Pappy t-shirt?
and you get a Luca, and you get a Luca.
and everyone gets a custom screen printed T-shirt.
That is madness.
No
Just put your
t-shirts.
size in the notes.
Okay.
And send it on through.
So yeah.
We're not doing T-shirts.
I'm getting calls right now that says no.
Madness in March.
But
It is.
John
Look at
at
that.
John O's Liquors, he said, just come see him, and he will sell you a bottle.
He'll give you a bottle. He'll sell you a
He'll
bottle.
sell you a bottle. Yeah, he
so
said that.
He'll do it.
Good
He'll do
guy.
it. Yeah,
He'll do
I can vouch for that.
He may sell you 2 bottles. Who knows?
Okay, so 1 extra Luca next week if we get to 1,500.
Yeah.
5 more, so
5
6
more,
if
yeah.
we get to 2,000.
Yeah.
And if we get to 2,500, another 5.
Yeah.
Mark's
we'll
telling you right
go
there.
in 5s.
The Luca is fantastic.
We're
It
going to have
is.
someone
It's
buy
100 and-
2,500 tickets just so we have to give away all those extra
113
ones.
proof?
Sure.
I think so.
Well, let's look.
Yeah, good pour.
Yeah, 113. Look at that.
This week's Pay It Forward
strong
prize
morphine.
is going to ticket number WW031826-253126 that says cheers to Kentucky's Diabetes Camp for Children. Camp Hendon. From Lexington, Kentucky, Richard Pesta. There you go. I feel good that we just ended with a Lexington winner.
We did it.
It's a good omen. The Cats are going to advance.
All right.
All is going to be well.
How about 50 bottles of Pappy? I tell you
If
what.
we sell 10,000 tickets,
Let's think about that.
we will give away 50 sample bottles of Pappy.
You know what? If we sell 10,000 tickets, we will give away 50 bottles of Pappy.
Did you do the math?
I did the math real quick.
I'm
in my
glad you
head.
did. I should not be doing math today.
We did math.
There's a lot of things I shouldn't be doing
Yeah, I
today.
agree.
So,
You should use past tense. You should have done.
But if we sell 49,999 tickets, oh, we were so close.
I thought we said, what did we say? How many?
What did we say?
I thought 10,000.
Oh, 10,000. If we sold 9,999, we were so close.
And that would be.
Guys, we were so
Oh, it's just. Oh,
we're so close.
Oh man, that's too bad. So, all right. So you heard it here. We're giving away a bunch of Luca next week. If we get to
Yeah.
10,000 tickets, there's going to be Pappy everywhere apparently.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to procure that.
We'll figure that
John,
So,
I need you to make some phone calls,
Yeah.
buddy.
all right. Did we do it? Is there
think-
anything else we need to accomplish
I don't know. Tickets are on sale now.
for next week's Whiskey
next week's
Wednesday
Whiskey Wednesdays
and
and
the $20 unicorn?
They've been on sale, and
It's your last chance to get your selections in for the scholarship funds. Let's
John,
finish
do you have
strong.
anything like, encouraging
you wanna
message
add?
to tell anybody? Anything you want to talk about?
Just want to come up here?
What do we say?
I don't
Can't
know.
see him if he comes up here.
Oh, battery's going
Yeah.
dead.
Camouflage.
Yeah, he's in camo today. We lost him 3 times at the distillery.
I hadn't seen him all day.
So it was
I
real
just
weird.
heard him randomly.
So, yeah. We heard him, and
Yeah.
we found his legs. Whew,
Yeah.
that was close.
So,
So, hey guys,
they
thank
are.
you all so much for being the best part of all this. Get those tickets. Support the nonprofits that we are
right.
supporting. Couldn't do it without you. We'll be back next week, right?
yeah,
All right.
same time, same place.
Yeah.
See y'all.
Bye-bye.